If you do want to see what our Bandit signs look like, inbox me or send me an email and I'll be happy to show you how our signs look. Um, Social media. Social media is definitely becoming the new horizon for marketing anything with Facebook Marketplace. Facebook also just rolled out their pixels where you can be very specific in the audience, and they'll pretty much create the audience for you based on the targets that you put in. I'm trying to teach that to myself. It's taken me a long time to learn it. There's a huge learning curve for me to be on the other side of Facebook, like the programming side, the coding side. It's a lot, but I'm loving it because I'm pushing myself to learn something new. So that's something that we're really trying to push in 2019. We also are starting to do more live events. So like I might host a quick informational meeting with sellers in a community about how to avoid foreclosure. I'll give them all of their options at that meeting, but of course I want their option to be to sell to me so that I can purchase their property or wholesale it or rehab it or whatever exit strategy that we might use for that property. But that's how you target it. Maybe only 5 or 6 people will show up to the library, but those are 5 or 6 people who I know are distressed sellers, who are in foreclosure, who kind of meet my criteria, and then I can just kind of screen from there. You're welcome. That was a good one. You're welcome. Door knocking. Good old door knocking never goes out of style. When you get that foreclosure list, and you can target down, to the people who really meet you. Maybe it's like 10 or 20 who just, you really know this could be the deal for you. You go and knock on the door. You go knock on that door. Go knock on the door right now. You go figure it out. As a matter of fact, when people ask me for help and they want to get started, another wholesaler who holds me accountable a lot, she gave me this tip. She said, well, you give them 10 doors to knock on, and if they go knock on those doors, then they are ready. They are ready to learn, and they deserve your time. They deserve your education. So go knock on some doors. If you're nervous or shy or introverted, I am very introverted, very, very introverted. I spent most of my career as a school principal and as a teacher and interventionist. So I've always kind of worked in a school setting where you see the same people every single day. So going to knock on some strangers' doors is just totally out of my comfort zone. So I joined my local Toastmasters club, which is a club that helps with public speaking and leadership skills. And I'm now the president of my Toastmasters club, and it has taught me so much about just connecting with people and how to have a conversation, how to be more social, how to have a speech prepared, how to tell a story, things like that. And I don't know if you guys know this, you probably see the resemblance, although she's the cuter sister, but my sister Ramona J. Smith is the current public speaking champion of the world, Craig. Some of y'all didn't get that if y'all know Friday. But anyway, she is the champion. You can't have a sister like that who's the champion. That means she beat 30,000 people from every country you can think of to win that competition. Check her out. I'll put the link in the description. She's just amazing. I'm not saying you have to turn into a Ramona J. Smith. I certainly won't ever be, but I'm saying if you have a deficit or a weakness, then you are a business owner now. It is your job to fix it, your job to figure out how to make that weakness work for you. We also have a new VA. I kind of talked about that. We have a new cold caller who is doing really well. She's experienced. She's worked with other investors. So shout out to her. She's going to be doing our cold calls. Flyers everywhere you go. Anytime you go to the restroom, at the gas station. My husband is the flyer king. Everybody, any business that we frequent, they have our flyers left somewhere. And we have gotten a lot of leads generated just from having flyers, like again at the random gas station or in the bathroom at the restaurant or something like that. So you just leave flyers everywhere. Trying to think what else for marketing. Marketing for free. Some people do direct mail. We started out doing a little bit of direct mail. It just wasn't giving us the return that the other marketing methods gave us. So I don't send out any mail anymore at this point. But we have in the past. So if that works for you and you're still trying to save money, you write it out, buy your envelopes, get a P.O. box so you can get the return mail back to you, because then that might tell you about a vacant property. But I can't really tell you much about direct mail because we don't do it. Email blasts are becoming popular. Text message blasts are becoming popular. Ringless voicemail is becoming popular. Once we begin to scale like we plan to this year, I do hope to use more of the ringless voicemail method, but we're just not there yet. I don't have the manpower to answer those phone calls. That's pretty much it for some of the things that I think you should start doing. One thing too that I think a lot of people miss out on is go to your local REIAs. You have to get off the couch. Go to your local REIAs and network. Again, I have a tendency to be very introverted, so that was difficult for me. Thank God I'm married to a man who is very charming. He is a people person. He's never met a stranger. Everybody who meets him loves him. So thank God I'm able to leverage his strengths, and then they also work for me too, because I get to be married to the guy. But get out there and meet people. One of my goals for 2019 is to build a remarkable luxury team. I have to have an in-house team. It's great to have the VAs, but when you can't put your hands on people, in a way where you can train them and get to know them and build rapport and build relationships, for me, it just doesn't feel genuine. So this year I'm really working on building an in-house team. I want an in-house cold caller. I want an in-house assistant. I want an in-house acquisitions manager. I want an in-house closer, an in-house lead generator. Just me and a group of other people who are motivated, who are hungry, and we can write out the terms about how we'll split the profits or however that might work. But I want a team that we can just hold each other accountable. We come every day, we work hard, we're bringing in deals and we're bringing in money. So that is my goal. And if that's you, I do want to meet you and I do want to work with you. But you got to have the drive that I have, and you have to have the work ethic that I have. Because if I'm 7 months pregnant and I'm going to knock on doors, there's no reason for you not to. You know what I mean? I just need your drive to match mine, and I would love to work with you. But you have to be in the Houston area, because I live in Houston and I really want us to be close. Shout out to my girl Nia Imani. She's a wholesaler down in Atlanta, and she has really been pushing me and holding me accountable for expanding my team. Get out of my little bubble of I'll just do it all myself, and have a team, because that's what's going to push me to the next level. Just having a great team of people around me who are equally minded, have the same mindset and the same drive. So that's my goal for 2019. I have to let you know that we do have an event coming up in Houston. It's on January 28th, 2019. The link is in the description, so you can have the Eventbrite. We did have to limit seating for this one. We hope to expand in the future, but there's just me and my mentor is going to be there, and the two of us, we just won't be able to field all of the questions for the Q&A if we go anything over than that. And then plus printing out all the materials for you guys for a free event, it gets expensive. Okay, so sign up as soon as you can. I hope you can get a seat. If you can't get a seat at this one, I'm sure we'll have many more. I really am planning people call them, the gurus call them boot camps, but I want to just call it transparency, just a transparent week where I walk you through every step of my first deal, because I feel like a lot of people learn by doing. You can sit in the training for 50 days and they can tell you, but until you really go through the process, you won't understand. So in my vision, y'all better not steal this, you expert gurus who are still trying to plan out your curriculum. Maybe I shouldn't even tell all, but this is my reputation. I said I was going to tell all, I'm going to tell all. So what I want to do is, when I walk you through my first deal, it's going to be hands-on. I'm going to pass you out some blank postcards or some blank poster board, and you're going to create Bandit signs just like we had to go through the process. And then you're going to have to practice what your logo is going to be or what your saying is going to be. I'm going to make you download a Google Voice or an alternate phone number. You're going to go through the exact same steps physically that me and my husband had to walk through to get our first deal. I'm going to make you do it. You're going to read every email between me and every seller. You're going to read every email through me and every buyer. You're going to read all of my social media posts, all of the marketing that we had to do for that first deal, everything. And by the time you leave that, you will have literally walked through a first deal every step of the way. And there will be no reason for you not to be able to walk out that door and do it yourself. You just emulate the steps, match them side by side, and you got this. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. I have had other people in the Houston area. My husband and I guess, are becoming popular wholesalers or whatever. We do our panels and Q&As for local REIAs. And I've gotten some feedback that I talk a little too much. I tell a little bit too much. But like I told them, that's the difference between me and them. They're experts, they're gurus. Maybe they took a class on how to teach a class. I'm still new and I'm still trying to figure it out. So I'm not saying that my way is the best way or it's the only way or pay me $50,000 and I'll tell you the right way to do it. I'm literally just walking it and talking it the way that I'm walking it. That's it. Walk it like I talk it or talk it like I walk it. You know what I mean? You know that song. So, yep. If you're one of those gurus and you're mad, I'm sorry. If you're a newbie like me, all I ask is that you use it and you make money. I ask that you use it and make you and your family prosperous. I ask that you use it and leave a legacy for your family. I ask that you use it to push yourself to financial freedom. That's all I ask in return, is that if you're going to be watching these videos and you're going to have me telling you everything, you get up and you do it. You take action. You understand me? You get it done. Because if I can do it, you can do it. All right. That's that. YouTube's probably going to cut me off. So have a great day. And I'm going to do much better at uploading videos. Actually, the next one is going to be my husband and myself. You guys haven't really had a chance to get to know him. So if you have any questions, please ask in the comments. That way everyone can see the answer. Feel free to subscribe, like, and get in touch with me. Follow me on Facebook, Jackson Innovates. We also have a wholesaling how-to page, and I'm going to do better with my Instagram. I'll leave it in the link below because I don't know it right now, but I'm going to know it by the time I put it in the link. Okay, you guys have a great day. Take care of each other.